hardworking,
determined, passionate,
selfless.
committed.
My journey at Dentistry Just for Kids started in May of 2013 as a part-time employee. I married my husband Chris in May of 2013 as well. Not only did I become a wife, I also became a bonus mom to 3 beautiful girls. Working as just the receptionist, I was becoming bored. I wasn't being challenged and I knew I could handle more. My first Scheduling Institute training was on August of 2013. I had no idea what to expect. All I heard about Scheduling Institute was complaints, hesitation, and resistance. So before my training, needless to say, I was kind of dreading what it was going to be like. After this training, my eyes became more open and I saw an opportunity to grow within our marketing department, which did not exist. I finally built up enough courage and asked Dr. Steve for this opportunity. He took a chance on me and we ended 2013 with 1,026 new patients.
Ashley is an individual that we've had an opportunity to hire approximately 5 years ago, and she literally started out as a part-time receptionist. And she was the individual that opened up the sliding glass door in our prior office. She was the first person to greet those. Over the years, she's matriculated into a significant part of who we are. She's a team leader that was voted on by her peers to represent our office. So she's gone from the receptionist to literally the COO of a team of 8 team leaders and approximately 40 young ladies that she manages. Ashley's always the individual when there's a project. We can literally just look to her and she takes care of that. She's implemented Scheduling Institute protocols where she meets team leaders on an individual basis, on a weekly basis, weekly reports. She reports those to me and we sit and talk. But she really embodies the leadership that the SI mantra is really trying to exemplify.
In 2014, work life was going very well, and suddenly my home life took a turn. My husband's job changed, our girls became teenagers, and our marriage was on the rocks. It felt like I was failing as a wife and that I wasn't cut out to be a step-parent. As I was getting ready to throw in the towel and quit, I remembered one little thing from Scheduling Institute. I can't control everything. Things happen, but the way I carry myself after the fact is where my strength comes from. What seemed so little at the time, I now realize how much the 2 economy system has impacted my life. Chris and I stood side by side working together to get over this hurdle. We both became stronger in our faith, joined a Bible study, and I was baptized in the fall of 2014. With home life back on track, I was committed to running a half marathon. I surrounded myself with like-minded people and accomplished that goal in 1 hour, 55 minutes, and 30 seconds.
My wife already has a drive like nobody you know. She's very determined in everything she does. And since starting here at Dentistry Just for the Kids, it's almost been fine-tuned. She does so many things outside of that. She did Run for the God with our church, where she got a group of people and started with them, older, younger, and they'd run miles every Wednesday. She did that for months. And to this day, she's made more friendships off that when we go somewhere, she's meeting people left and right. She's like, oh, she was in Run for the God, and this person's now ran a marathon. It's kind of crazy how much she gives back to everybody. I'd like to describe her in just one word so you know who she is, but you just can't. She is just everything good. It's hard to explain. It's just whatever she does. It's hard to explain. It's just somebody you remember, always.
2014 continued with excitement with our dental practice. We broke ground on our new office in the fall. Total new patients, 1,027. And our dental team grew from 8 team members to 12. Professionally, 2015 was hectic. Team leaders were put into place, but accountability was non-existent. I wasn't sure what was going on day to day with hiring a new associate. the new building, and hiring additional team members. We started utilizing Scheduling Institute more, but we were still doing our own thing and we thought we were pretty good at it. But even with all the chaos with 2015, we ended up with 1,226 new patients. In 2016, we became Dentistry Just for Kids and Orthodontics, adding an orthodontic associate. Team leaders were still trying to figure things out. What was our purpose? We went day by day with some focus on goals. Personally, I had too many irons in the fire and was running around all over the place, working in marketing part-time, checking patients in, walking patients out, treatment planning, and answering the phone. My head was about to explode. It wasn't until our Scheduling Institute Clarity Retreat with the trainer, Dallas, that it was noticed. With Scheduling Institute's help, we started a marketing department. Team leaders had clear roles and their responsibilities were put into place. We were finally using the tools Scheduling Institute gave us. New patients for 2016 were 1,912. Not only did I hit new goals in the practice, I hit goals in my personal life too. I completed my first full marathon and my first triathlon. 2017 was huge. Marketing was really taking off. Even though marketing was doing well, I again felt like something was missing. I knew my talents could be used elsewhere. That's when I became the pediatric admin team leader. We were having our big year. Between our new patient numbers, collection numbers, and production numbers, we were killing it. I was killing it. I completed another personal goal. I ran 46.5 miles in 12 hours. I could not believe it, and I was so proud of myself. No one could knock me down. No one could knock our dental practice down. We were celebrating wins left and right. Then our associate told us he was leaving. You could feel the office momentum come to a screeching halt. We were all thinking it, but no one wanted to say it. What are we gonna do? So what we did is we just pulled together as a team and set new goals and finished the year with 2,313 new patients. 2018, it was a new year. I attended the call center training in April of 2018. This was one of the best trainings I've ever attended. I came back with big plans. I finally took the phones off the front desk. Yes, you heard that correctly. I also implemented treatment coordinators that focused on case acceptance. Plus, we hired a new associate and added additional team members, with a grand total of 40. Things were falling right into place until I attended a Scheduling Institute training in May. At this training, I realized that no one was responsible for team leaders. Who was holding them accountable? Dr. Steve did not have time for that. I knew this would be a great fit for me. I wanted to coach and train team leaders to become a better version of myself. This is currently my new position, Operations Director. Since starting this role, I have implemented weekly check-ins with all team leaders. This helps me see what's going on in their departments and where they are with rocks. I assist team leaders with new solutions and new ideas. We finish each check-in with an action item list for the following week and celebrate wins within their department. Our team leaders have grown so much this year, and I could not be more proud of them. Not only have I taught them several new things, they have taught me and helped me grow into the leader I am today. As for me personally, 2018, I conquered my lifelong dream. I completed my first Ironman on August 12, 2018 in 7 hours and 30 minutes. Words cannot express how I felt crossing that finish line. My biggest fan, my husband, was right there cheering me on, along with all my friends and family from here. My journey with Dentistry Just for Kids and orthodontics has been a lot like Ironman. I had to show up, work hard, and learn from my mistakes to be where I am today. It took countless hours of training. I wanted to quit, but had the confidence to push myself harder and take the risk each and every day. I had to push team leaders past their own limits and trust them. After reflecting back through the last 5 years to create the Team Leader of the Year video, I now see how far I have come from being just the receptionist to operations. Currently, we are on track to hit our end of the year goal with 2,410 new patients. You think 2018 was a big year? Wait until you see what we have in store for 2019, personally and professionally.